Hey guys, I just want to introduce you to something that I'm going to be teaching the next several days. It's called the Easter series, and I'm really excited about it. It's going to be a series that looks at the Jewish context of the Easter story. And so I'm really hoping some of you will join me. I'm going to try to make these videos brief, although some might be shorter than others. But let me just kind of give you a rundown of what to expect. Tomorrow night, Wednesday night, we're going to have a video at 8 o'clock. And the teaching tomorrow night is going to center around Passover. And I believe that in order to see the fullness of the Easter story, you have to understand Passover. See, realize that of all the stories in the Old Testament, do you know what story is referenced more than any other? It's Passover. The story where Jesus saves his people. And so there's no accident that Easter, the setting, was the Passover story. So tomorrow night, we're going to look at why is that important and look at Passover in relation to Easter. Thursday, I'm really excited about what we're going to talk about. At 8 o'clock yet again on Thursday, we're going to have a lesson about the Lord's Supper. The Lord's Supper, according to many scholars, is a Jewish Seder. And many of us probably have no idea what a Jewish Seder is or why that might be important. But I want to show you through the Gospels how the Lord's Supper there was a Jewish Seder. And why does that matter to us? The story of why we continue communion today comes from that Lord's Supper, and I want you to see that. Friday, we're not going to do it at night. Friday morning, Good Friday, we're going to have a lesson at 9 a.m. Something big happened at 9 a.m. on that Friday. I'll look up what happened at 9, but we're going to come together, and I want you to understand that the death of Jesus, that crucifixion on that Good Friday, was sentenced years and years before. Way back in Genesis, we read about this covenant that God made with his people. And during that covenant, I'll just go ahead and give you a spoiler. Jesus was sentenced to die back in Genesis. And I want you to see that on Friday. I'm excited about that lesson. Finally, Sunday morning, 9 a.m., like we've been doing on Sunday mornings, we're going to have a story and a lesson on the resurrection. What else? So, I'm really excited about this series called the Easter series. I want you to see Easter in its context. I think there are so many things that you're going to learn through this series. So I hope you'll join me, and I really appreciate it. Hope y'all have a good night.